Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you good and all that other stuff. Anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all about when a couple decides to have a baby. From day one, when the baby is conceived, once the baby is conceived, the responsibility falls on the woman. Why? The man and the woman decided to have this baby. But from day one, once that baby is conceived, the responsibility falls on that woman. Okay. Y'all come on in. Y'all come on in. Because this needs to be talked about. I'm not here to bash anyone. Just think about it. It's a fact. Come on in, y'all. I want to thank y'all for y'all time and every moment you spend with Myra. But yeah, I've always felt this way. I birthed 2 kids. They're both grown, and I've learned from experience. It don't matter who the father is. If it's the best dad in the world, I got the best dad. She got the worst dad. She had a baby by somebody that, he's the worst dad. But I had kids by somebody that's a great dad, right? Still, that don't take away that responsibility that was placed on the mother. You got a little help here. They have no help there. You still have that full responsibility. It's good if they helping. It's good what they contributing. That don't take away your responsibility. No. The woman has all the responsibility placed on her from day one. I jotted down some things so you'll see me looking at my notes because I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, it's not fair. The baby has a mother and a father, or 2 parents, whatever. But more than likely, that full responsibility of taking care of a baby, a child, young adult, teenager. How I put it, it's a never-ending contract for a mother. Never ending. So, I'm also going to say this. If you're thinking about having a baby, you and your significant other, your person, whatever, remember, that's your baby. Don't say, oh, he said he going to help. He promised this. That's not taking away the responsibility that's placed on you as a mother. It's not. Again, it's good to have that help and support, but that's your responsibility. That's your baby. I embedded that into my daughter from the time she thought she wanted to be a mother. She has a baby. She's a phenomenal mom. I know she would be. But I let her know. 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 you had this baby, that's your baby. You can't expect nobody, not even a father, to take that responsibility away from you. That's your baby. It's 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 the truth. Think about it. If you have a child, you may have a fabulous, fabulous, supportive father for that child. But the responsibility is still there for you. It's still there. Again, that's your baby. Just say if you and the father broke up, more than likely that child is going to stay with you. That child is going to be with you. The father can visit, but you, that baby coming with you. The baby going to stay with you. Again, more than likely. Think about it. It becomes like your right arm, right? This is a part of you. You know, it's you. This is you. This is your baby. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for it. So, I'm going to talk about a few things. Okay, let me see what I got down here. Okay, we talked about deciding to have the baby, right? You both decided. Okay, sometimes accidents happen. And immediately, as the mother, you do have a choice. If it's an accident, to have the baby or not. But when you make that choice, keep in mind that that's your baby. You can, go through the courts and all that and, force the father to contribute financially. But you can't make them spend time with the child, because they can be like, I'm giving them my parental rights. I didn't want this baby. She decided to have it. And if they did, again, the love and support is not the same. Financially, because you forced them. Or even if they was contributing without you forcing them, you still have responsibility. That's yours. This is a little support, but that's your responsibility. Yours. Fully. Yours. Think about it when making that decision. And don't get me wrong, being a parent is a beautiful thing. Having a baby, that's a miracle. If you ever actually saw the birth, it's a beautiful thing. Disgusting, but it's a beautiful thing. It's, wow, I did that. It's beautiful. So, I just want you to be aware of this responsibility that you're taking on, because again, it's a never-ending contract that you're taking as a mother. Just say the father that's participating and he's paying child support, right? Can't wait for that baby to get 18. Take my name off. I'm done. But the mother's not done. Again, this is a never-ending contract. Both my kids in their 30s now. But financially, when they call, I'm there. The father, it's just that, it's just your right arm. You're going to take care of that. The father, he have a choice. The mother, yes, you have a choice to say yes or no, because they're grown. But again, there's your right arm. You got to be there. Okay. So from back to day one of the baby being conceived. So the mother, the woman, carries the baby, right? The woman loses her figure. She may get it back, she may not, but she taking on that responsibility. I'm gonna do this for my baby, right? For our baby, for our baby. Yes, the woman is built to carry the baby, so yes. But again, that's your baby. I'm just pointing out things, stretch marks. I mean, like I said, your figure, you're getting the stretch marks. You may and you may not, but you're willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? And the labor pains. You going through this for this child, y'all child. You doing this. You, the woman. The man might be right there holding your hand, but you doing this. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Again, I'm not bashing the man. I am not bashing men. I'm just pointing out the responsibility that the woman takes when having a baby. When she decides to bring life into this world. That's your baby. Don't expect mama, daddy, sister, brother, auntie, uncle to take care of that baby. That's your baby. Okay. Bring the baby home. You got to make sure you have a place for that baby to stay. You and that baby. If you're not financially stable where you can get your own place, and you got to find some place to bring your baby. The father, it's easy for him. Well, if y'all married, yes. But if you're not, he got somewhere to lay his head. He can sleep on somebody's couch. You got to worry about your baby disturbing these people home, waking up in the middle of the night. You know, all that. You know, the baby crying, waking them up. You got to secure that place for you and the baby. Again, the father, he over here. You know, he may come visit. But if they get tired of you, what are you going to do? You got this baby. That's your baby. Just think about all of these things. All of these things. And I'm going to say this multiple times. The father may be right there by your side. But he don't think, well, he don't have to think like you do. Every decision you make is surrounding that baby. Your freedom. You're kind of giving it up. You can't just get up and go no more. You can get up and go and take that baby with you. Nothing has changed with the father. He can still get up and go. You have to secure a babysitter if you have something to do. Even if that's the father, making sure that the father is going to keep the baby. The mother is not the babysitter. That's your right arm. The father, he can be a babysitter. He decides if he wants to watch the baby. He have a choice. He shouldn't, but he do have a choice. Most fathers, again, I'm not here to bash no one, but they can just get up and go. Again, you think differently than they do because your decision has to be based around the child. When you got to go, your first thought is, I got to make sure I got somebody to watch the kids. Not them. I'm gone. I'm gone. Because they know you're going to take care of that. Because that's your baby. Not saying they're not claiming it. But you have to think differently than they do. Am I lying? No. No. If you feel that I'm wrong, I'm speaking from my experience. I know that I have to make sure my baby is safe. I can't, I'm going to just leave the baby in the house by itself? The father may leave. Not saying that he won't watch the baby, but I got to make sure, are you going to be here? You know, when he leave, he don't worry about if I'm going to leave, because he know I'm going to take that baby with me. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So all this I'm saying, rambling and all, is to say, when you have a baby, the baby was conceived, man, woman, it defaults to the woman. All the responsibilities, your life changing, your thought process. It's the woman. The men have barely a limited, I can't even think of the word. Their life don't change like yours. No. There may be some changes, but not like yours. It's totally different. Okay. I'm trying to find out where I'm at, y'all. Yeah, okay, I done talked about all this stuff. I don't even gotta read it. I didn't even have the note. I don't need the notes, pretty much. Okay, I got to talk about the freedom. Got the kids, the faith, the father. Father has options. Okay, I put down here, the father has options. I already talked about this, but when to see the kids, how much time he gives the kids, how much support he gives you and the kids, finances, and forced finances, again, when a child reaches 18, some of them be like, can't wait for that child to get 18. I'm done. Truth, yeah, the mother, you could be done too. You did what you had to do till they grown. But it's a difference. More than likely, when your child is in a bind and they're grown, who are they coming to? More than likely, who are they coming to? They grown, but who are they coming to? Just think about it. But you also have that choice to say no. They're grown. But again, that's your right arm. Some of the responsibilities that just come second nature, and you don't think of it as a responsibility or that I gotta do this and he don't, like changing Pampers, making formula. Your mind is already set. You know this is a part of it. But why does it default to the woman? Now I'm gonna say this. I do know there are some guys that are terrific fathers. The mother can't handle it, so the father steps in. Kudos. It should be that way. Not saying that I'm gonna put them up on a pedestal for doing that, because it should be that way. That's just like a relationship. Well, I'm weak, you be strong. But I'm saying all this to say it just naturally, automatically defaults to the woman, those responsibilities. Again, if you got that help and support, kudos, kudos, kudos. But why does it default to the woman automatically? Like the man, most men sit back because they know if that baby crying, you gonna automatically get up. If that baby hurt, you gonna go kiss those boo-boos. That's your right arm. If it hurt, you hurt. So, second nature, you're gonna get up. You're gonna react. That's being a mother. That's being a mother. You done had this person inside you, close to your heart. Second nature. Yes, you're gonna react. And again, I'm not bashing the men that have these choices. I'm just wondering why. Why? Why? And I'm also letting the women that's thinking about having babies, let them know this is your responsibility. Okay. Oh. The father don't even have to sign the birth certificate. They don't have to claim this baby. You, automatic. Really? Think of now, that right there. You go in that hospital or wherever, you had that baby, mother. Where's the father? Is he gonna claim that baby? He have that choice for his name to go on that birth certificate. You don't. As a mother, you don't have that choice. Automatic. Your name going on that birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? You are the mother. You taking on that responsibility. Automatic. There's some perks. Yeah, you get to choose the name, but but you know what I'm saying? I gotta laugh, you know. You gotta find some humor in this. But this is something I wanted to talk about. Yeah, that one right there. Signing that birth certificate. Okay, like they getting up in the middle of the night, finding babysitters, kissing the boo-boo. Those little things that a mother does, that just comes second nature. I wonder, would it help? But then I don't. Would it help before the baby comes into this world if you have a plan? Like some people may have a plan. They start off with a plan. Okay, you're going to do this part and I'm going to do this part. That could help. But in the end, that's your baby. You start off with a plan. But things change once that person is actually into this world. It's easy to make a plan, but to execute it and keep it going. Like, okay, just say a relationship or a fun thing. You got a plan. Y'all talked about it. You went in, but it's totally different when you came out. This not what I wanted to. You talked about it, right? You had a plan. Things can change, but your responsibility as a mother does not. So I also know that people are gonna talk like me. This is my opinion. And I'm speaking from my own experience. People gonna talk. So for me, excuse me, it don't matter how many baby daddies you have. Oh, she got all them baby daddies. So her responsibility haven't changed to neither one of those kids. Those are still her kids. She got 5 different baby daddies. They gonna talk even if she had 5 kids by the same guy. She keep having all them babies by him. So what? Her responsibilities have not changed. Different daddies, the same daddies. Her responsibilities has not changed. So, talk. You can say the same thing about what I'm saying. That's not true. That's not true. That's your opinion. And I'm speaking on mine. I'm speaking my opinion, my experience. Like I said, I embedded this in my daughter's head. And she'll tell you. My mom always said, that's your baby. And I pointed out the facts. I pointed out why I say this. So sometimes it helps when you try to get somebody to understand or even do something. Point out why. Point out the advantages. Point out the disadvantages. And maybe, they may not agree at that time, but they may sit back and like, yeah, she got a point. Let me rethink this, or go about it a different way. Or let me make sure I'm financially secure to bring this baby into this world. I'm ready emotionally, physical, financially. Again, that's your baby. That's your baby. Kudos, kudos, kudos to the phenomenal fathers that's stepping in where the mothers can't handle it. Where the birth mothers don't want to be a mom. Kudos. Because it is, and like I said, and I'm going to continue to say, that is the responsibility. It defaults. The responsibility defaults to the woman. It shouldn't just default to the woman. It shouldn't, but it does. Sometimes the woman got to take matters into her hands and go through the courts and force the father to be supportive, and force the father to help financially. It's still not the same. It's still not the same. And even if they're willing to meet you halfway, in the end, that's still your baby. That's still your responsibility. If nothing else changes, you having that responsibility of securing a babysitter. That's one thing the father, I don't see them having. Again, even if they the babysitter, hey, can you watch the kids while I make a run? I said, if y'all together, you shouldn't have to say, can you watch the kids while I make a run? Or I'll be back in a few minutes and watch the kids. Watch the kids. As a mother, you're not watching the kids. This your right arm. It's second nature. The kids are with you. You're gonna make sure they're okay. You're gonna make sure they eat, they bathe, all that stuff. Somebody's with them. But you are not the babysitter. This is you. This is you. It's different than the father. The father still can't go. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm going over here. But for him to say, you gonna watch the kids while I don't see that. I've never really seen that. I'm not gonna lie. For the father to leave, and his thought is, I can't leave until I make sure somebody's gonna watch the kids. Unless he has sole custody, then he will experience the same responsibility that a woman does naturally. And again, there are some fathers out here that have sole custody, full custody, and they bear their responsibility, that same responsibility that defaults automatically to a woman. Again, kudos. But my main whole point for this video, my discussion, my rambling, is to just let a woman know that not to expect for someone else to take care of your baby, to take those responsibilities away from you, even a little bit. Share them. That's your baby. That's your responsibility. It's a never-ending contract. Yes, again and again and again. Some fathers do experience what defaults to a woman. Again, I'm not here to bash men. This is not about that. This is about letting the woman know ahead what you're getting into. I don't care who you with, what they said. I'm letting you know. Just think about some of the things I said. Even if you don't agree with everything, just think about it. Your mindset, your lifestyle, it's going to change. And I'm not here to discourage you from having kids, because it's a beautiful thing. Especially when you get them grandbabies. Okay, y'all, I'm done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you for your time. And again, every moment you spend with Myra. But just think about it. I may have some truth here, some valid points. And maybe you can add to it. Maybe I missed some things. Just to make women aware. Someone may be aware and some may not. It's like surprise. I didn't know I had to do this. I thought you was going to do, and I thought I would have the help. And you may not. But just know what you're getting into. A never-ending contract.